Hello, dear friends. I'm Ly Tu Tieu, and I'm so happy to see you again in today's video. Wishing you a joyful and peaceful weekend with your family and loved ones. Today, Uri and Egan are helping me finish building the outdoor cooking area. Egan is up on the roof, attaching bamboo strips to form the kitchen roof structure. Meanwhile, I'm helping Uri and Egan by splitting bamboo into thin pieces so they can be used as roofing materials. The bamboo we've prepared will be used to support the palm leaves that form the kitchen roof. I'm down here passing things up while Egan works on the roof, preparing to layer the palm leaves. We're using palm leaves because they're excellent for insulation. They'll keep the kitchen cool during the hot summer days. The weather where I live has been quite hot and sunny lately. How's the weather where you are this weekend? Let me know when you need more palm leaves, I say. Sure, Egan replies. You go ahead with your tasks, I'll call when I need more. He has really helped me with so many things throughout this process. He's been thoughtful and patient, and I'm grateful. Ly Tu Tieu, can you pass me the palm leaves? I'm going to finish the other side of the roof, Egan calls down. Okay, give me a moment, I reply, grabbing another bundle of leaves and handing them up to him. While we're working, another scene unfolds elsewhere. A woman picks up the phone and dials with a serious look on her face. Hello, Mr. Tuan, she says. Yes, it's me, he replies. I need to talk to you. Can you come to my house? It's not something we can discuss at your office. I understand, Mr. Tuan answers. I'll rearrange my schedule and come over. The scene shifts back to our little kitchen. Finally, after a lot of teamwork, Egan and I finish laying the palm leaves for the roof. The kitchen looks wonderful now, simple, humble, but full of care. I then trim the lower parts of the palm leaves to tidy up the edges. It's a small detail, but it makes the kitchen look neat and beautiful. Now that we've finished building, I decide to prepare a warm meal to thank Uri and Egan for their hard work. I'll cook chicken with bamboo shoots, using tender parts of the bamboo that I had harvested earlier. Egan, always helpful, begins working on a wooden chopping board area. We're assembling it right next to the kitchen so food prep will be more convenient. He helps me carve out the wooden surface to use for slicing ingredients. I take part of the chicken to stew with bamboo shoots and clean the shoots thoroughly. The wings and meaty parts will go into the stew, while the rest I plan to stir-fry with turmeric and ginger. The smell of freshly ground ginger and golden turmeric fills the air. I start preparing the other ingredients, dried onions, forest herbs, and aromatic mushrooms. As the chicken simmers, I add red dates, cardamom, and shiitake mushrooms to enhance the flavor. I season the chicken with a mixture of ginger, lemongrass, turmeric, pepper, and other spices. Then, I stir everything together to allow the meat to absorb the flavors. The tender shoots I harvested last week are now ready to be sliced and stir-fried. Uri and Egan continue helping me set up the chopping board station nearby. Everything smells so delicious already. The bamboo shoots have a naturally sweet flavor when stir-fried. The chicken stew is now perfectly cooked, and I get ready to sauté the rest of the meat. I also finally chop a few forest herbs to add into the stir-fry. It's going to be flavorful and nutritious. Have you finished cooking the rice? Egan asks. I'm just finishing the stir-fried bamboo shoots now, I reply. Let me help you plate the chicken, he offers warmly. Thank you. Soon after, some friends arrive. Hello, everyone. I greet them warmly. Come have some tea while you wait. They compliment the newly built kitchen. Yes, I just finished it recently, I say with a smile. We sit around chatting, sharing food and stories. My guests taste the bamboo shoots and say they're delicious. This soup looks amazing, one of them remarks. Yes, the bamboo shoots are from a patch not far from my house, I explain. Chicken stewed with fresh bamboo is such a comforting dish. Today, everything I've cooked comes from my farm, I add. I'm so grateful to everyone who's helped me during this time. One guest says, "You're very talented, Tu Tieu. Everything tastes amazing." Another says, "This is my first time trying bamboo stew. It's really good. The warm meal brings everyone together. Please join us for lunch, I say. The bamboo stir-fry is especially popular, flavorful, rustic, and full of love. As we finish eating, one last scene unfolds. As the warm and cozy lunch unfolded, elsewhere, an unexpected phone call rang out. On the other end of the line was Mr. Tuan, a middle-aged man with a serious demeanor, though his voice betrayed a hint of tension. He was calling a familiar woman, someone with whom he had clearly shared a complicated past. Hello, Mr. Tuan. Could you come to my house? There's something I want to talk to you about. The woman's voice was firm and urgent. After a brief pause, Mr. Tuan replied, "All right. I'll arrange my work and come over." Soon after, he arrived. The woman, none other than Mrs. Lon, sat across from him in the living room, her face filled with unease and suspicion. Looking straight into his eyes, she confronted him. "Lately, I've noticed you frequently visiting Ly Tu Tieu's house. Are you trying to win her over? Do you have some scheme in mind to harm my son?" Her blunt accusation stunned Mr. Tuan for a moment. Then, calmly but firmly, he responded, "I only went to see Ly Tu Tieu to thank her. She saved my son's life. I have no hidden motives." But Mrs. Lon remained unconvinced. "One visit is enough to say thank you. Why have you gone to see her so many times? Surely you must be planning something." Mr. Tuan sighed deeply, his voice steady. "I brought gifts to show my gratitude, but she refused them all. I even secretly placed a gold bracelet in the gift basket, but she found it and returned it to me in person. You know very well that we haven't treated her fairly in the past. Still, she helped my son without asking for anything in return. I went to see her simply because I admire that kind of kindness." Mrs. Lon, her tone sharp, snapped back, "I don't believe you. You're trying to get close to her just to get close to Uri. If my son finds out, what will you say then?" Mr. Tuan looked at her with tired eyes. "I went there because I respect her. A young woman who endured so much and still chose to help others. She deserves more than just my thanks." Their tense conversation ended with no reconciliation in sight. Mr. Tuan quietly took his leave, while Mrs. Lon sat in silence, conflicted, her face still clouded with suspicion. She felt anger, yes, but also an unfamiliar unease that settled heavily in her chest. Meanwhile, back at the little house where Ly Tu Tieu lived, the atmosphere was the complete opposite. After the meal, she sat by the thatched porch, a soft breeze rustling the newly laid palm leaves above. Egan came and sat beside her, his voice low and sincere. "Thank you for building me this house," he said. "I truly feel happy here." She smiled gently. "It may be a simple house, but I hope it becomes a peaceful home for you to return to." Egan looked at her intently, his eyes filled with gratitude and tenderness. "You're the only woman in my life. I'll do whatever it takes to make you happy." Ly Tu Tieu blushed slightly, her voice a whisper. "Thank you. You being here gives me strength every day." He reached out and held her hand. "From now on, if there's anything you need, just tell me. I'll make it up to you, for everything." The breeze carried their quiet promises into the golden afternoon sky, wrapping the little house in warmth, love, and something neither of them dared to name, but both felt deeply.